We have a situation given in figure. The switch S is open initially and then it is closed after a long time. In first part, we had to calculate the charge flown through the battery when the switch S is closed. For that, let's calculate the initial charge first. So initially when switch S is open, we have C and C in series. So C equivalent will be 1 plus 1 by C plus 1 by C, comes out to be C by 2. So charge on each of capacitor initially is C equivalent into potential, that is epsilon. We have C epsilon by 2. Now when switch S is closed, then C2 is short and there is no use of C, so C will be eliminated. So we have final charge, that is Q final, as C into epsilon, that is C epsilon. So the charge flown will clearly Q final minus Q initial, that is C epsilon by 2. That is the answer to the first part. In second part, we have to calculate the work done by the battery. Now, as I told you earlier, that the work done by the battery is given by charge flown through the battery into potential of the battery. So since the charge flown is C epsilon by 2 and potential is epsilon, so work done by the battery will be C epsilon square by 2. That is the answer. The third part, that is find the change in energy in the capacitors. So we have initial energy and final energy. Initial energy, that is energy initial, can be easily calculated by half C equivalent into V square. C equivalent is C by 2 into V square, that comes out to be C epsilon square by 4, and energy final is given by half of C equivalent into V square again. So we have half into C into epsilon square, that is C epsilon square by 2. So the work done or the energy change in the capacitors is given by E final minus E initial, that is C epsilon square by 2 minus C epsilon square by 4, which comes out to be C epsilon square by 4. That is the answer. In D part, we had to calculate the heat developed. Now clearly that change in energy is equal to heat losses, so heat losses is equal to change in energy, that is C epsilon square by 4 as calculated in the C part. That is the answer.